So you thought you got rid of me? Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Leol and thank you for joining me here today. While I've been off doing a little bit of something else and I ain't posting our videos for a while, I've been looking a lot deeper into photography, meanings of photography, why we take the pictures the way we do, and seeing the world in a different light. Because photography, you can never stop learning. I don't care how good you think you are. If you say I'm the best, you know, you're a liar, because at the end of the day, we can all think, but we can never stop learning. Ansel Adams, one of the great photographers, once says, "We do not take pictures, we make pictures." And I can understand and I relate to that saying. I've been reading a lot of these quotes and looking into these famous photographers, shall I say, for more inspirations. Ansel Adams, when he says, you know, we don't take pictures, we make pictures, exactly the same as what I'm doing. Because I don't take pictures, even though we do take pictures, we're making pictures. A subject is easy to find, but to take the picture of the subject and make it interesting is a different kettle of fish. Another photographer once said as well is, open your eyes before you open the shutter. So what I'm hoping to do today is I'm going to get back to basics and a bit of water drop photography and show you how powerful and easy it is to make a pictures. Now I've been doing this in a lot of my classes that I've been doing and my presentations, and it's surprising how many people, I'm surprised how easy it is and what a difference it makes to their photography. You know, the first thing when I walk into a class and they say, have you got any pictures? Can you show us pictures? I could pull 100 pictures off my computer, no problem, and I could show them the best ones. But why should I show the best pictures when I can get the people to take the pictures for themselves, so they can explore how to make a picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some little odds and ends together now, and together we're going to see how we can actually make a picture. Now I might be a little bit rusty behind this camera, but you know what, who cares. Going back to basics sometimes can make you look and appreciate what pictures you've taken over the past. Like Ansel Adams said, you know, we don't take pictures, we make pictures. And this is where I see myself, you know, mimicking what this gentleman did. You know, you all know you've got a little dandelion seed here with a water drop on. That's done. That's set. Settings them already. I'm already sorted up. Don't need nothing. You know, nothing special. 1/100th for the second. f6.3. ISO 100. My flash is on 164 for the power. That's it. Now, this is my canvas. This milk is my canvas. That's my subject, yeah. And if I take a picture of it, you know, it's there. It's a water drop. You know, it's a dandelion seed water drop on a white sheet. You know what I mean? So it's a plain canvas. But this is where I learned a long time back that a picture can only have a wow factor if there's something that draws your eye and makes it feel, you know, if it's got something to it, moody. My pictures all reflect my moods and they come from my heart, simple as. So I'm going back to basics, and like I says, cards was my favourite thing when I started off water droplet photography, and I learned to manipulate light. Manipulating light is another second biggest thing in photography for me, because when I take pictures, if I'm taking pictures of flowers, I'm looking for light on the back of the subject, not that subject. The subject can be there, but it's a split second. If you're using natural light, that light can change. What am I looking for? I'm looking for highlights, I'm looking for dark patches, I'm looking for different colours in the pictures. Why am I looking for this? Because this is going to give my pictures more depth and more character to it. And this is exactly the same thing as this now. If I'm just going to put this back over here now, I'm starting to get a total different effect and a different look. And this is exactly what I'm doing, I'm actually making a picture, because there's nothing there to start with. It's a blank canvas. So what I'm doing is adding colour. I'm adding colour and features when it bounces up, when the light bounces off, to give me the pictures I want. And I'm doing nothing special, nothing at all. I'm manipulating light. I'm watching, I'm looking at the back of the camera. The only thing I might need to do is, okay, let's speed the shutter up a little bit. Simple as. If I want to put more detailing or textures into the back, what do I do? Okay, picture's sharp, I know it's sharp. Let's look at the f-stop. So I might take my f-stop up a little bit. There you go. And this will also change the feel and the mood of the picture. Regardless what you use, you ain't got to use a flash. You haven't got to use, you know, these reflective cards. Nature gives us some wonderful backgrounds, and I've done videos on nature, using nature as my background. Your subject is one thing of a picture. It is just, it's a main key, but you've got to have something at the back of the picture. If you've got nothing at the back of that picture, what is it? It's just a picture. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to make pictures. And this is what the difference is. You know, sometimes you might need to move around. You might need to look, you know, manipulate things. There might be shadows coming in from this side, so I might need to move my light over just a little bit more, maybe a little bit, just to try and see what happens. You know, bouncing it off. We don't know, we can't see. Now that one's a totally different one, and all I've done is I've moved the flash over and I'm bouncing it from an handle back, and it's giving me totally different pictures. Simple as. I think I like that one, that ain't too bad. I'm going to try another one with a gold one. Like it says, I'm not directly shooting the light at the picture. I'm not here, I'm there. But what I'm doing is manipulating the light, manipulating to get textures of this card. Even though it's, you know, it's what I do is I crease them up, and the creases give dark shadows and meaningful. And this is how I, you know, reflect myself with Ansel Adams. The subject is one thing, the picture is a bigger thing, and that's what I see in my photography. I hope you've enjoyed this short video. His quote was absolutely right. We don't just take pictures, we actually make pictures. As you can see when I've done these pictures, you know, it's a simple picture. Editing your pictures comes in later. It's not the most important thing. Ansel Adams never edited his pictures in as much as what we do today. The digital world helps us out a lot more than what it did, you know, all those years back, so I'm going to say that. But they learned how to use the camera, how to explore, how to go deep into what they was thinking. The world is a canvas. Everything around us is a canvas. The more we learn to use what we've got around us and not just look at our subject, the better our pictures will progress. I know this is what I've been doing for a long time, and like I says, I'm a true believer that this has worked wonders for my photography. My photography is probably unique and different. Your photography is totally different to you, but it all works in the same way, whether you do landscape photography, portrait photography, wildlife photography. It's all in the same bowl. We're all in the same pot. And so by looking at it this way and thinking, you know, open your eyes before you open the shutter, it makes sense. It really does. Back in the days, you had film, the day, you know, many shots to take. Today, we can put our finger on that shutter button and it just goes click, 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 click. Put them on the computer. If we don't like them, we delete them. Back in the days, they could reuse the film and re-roll it, but you know, it was very precious. It was time. They had to work on with light. They had to work with longer exposures, and it just makes it. Our world today is so easy. It's phenomenal. I don't think I could have actually done photography all them years back. Look at David Bailey. David Bailey. Everybody. You ask somebody about a famous photographer, David Bailey. You take a camera anywhere and you're walking around, oh, he thinks he's David Bailey. It's as simple as, but I really enjoyed, like I said, looking back at these photography quotes, and I believe that a strong way to learn better photography, and I will be exploring deeper and more photography quotes of more photographers. I have got a massive announcement, but I can't tell you anymore till the end of this month, just to make sure that the icing's on the cake, should I say. But I'm bringing you along with it on this one. It's one of those things again where every year I try to set myself goals. Well, this one's probably the highest goal I've ever set myself in my life. That's why I haven't been on filming as much, other than Mrs. H being bad, like say a while back. I've actually been having to work and progress to do what I'm hoping to do the end of September. It doesn't mean I ain't taking no more pictures, because I'm still here. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to you all for joining me here once again, and thank you for all the kind messages you always keep sending me. Trust me, I'm coming back. And you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Until next time, stay safe and happy snapping.